Okay, are you ready? Let's do it. Okay. All right. So here we go. This is going to sound weird. It's not that hard. Rewrite these numbers using multiplication or division and a power of 10. Wait, what? Okay, watch me do the first one. You can't do this as your answer for the first one. So 36,000. So I could do it as 360 times, this 360, the decimal will be there. Right now it's there, so 1, 2. So I could say times 10 to the second. That would work. Or what else? No fair using 10 to the 0th, okay? This is the lamest answer. 36,000, times 10 to the 0th, because 10 to the 0th power is 1. No. Don't do that. All right? But you could do division. So you could say, 36 million divided by 10 to the, so that was 3 more zeros. So now it was here and it was there. So 10 to the third. You could do that. Okay? So can't do either of those examples I just said, but go ahead and do each of those. Okay? Hit pause on your video, kids. There, okay. I've already done the first one. I'm not doing it again for you. Let's do the second one. Okay. I'm going to go with 2.53 times 10 to the, decimal was there, and I moved it to there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 10 to the 5th. If you did that exact thing, then you're like a mind reader, and it's time to quit school and start reading minds and making some money, okay? Tell your parents I said that. All right. If you did something else, well, you figure it out. Did you move the decimal? How many spaces? That's got to be the exponent. That's the main thing. And, depending on if you multiplied or divided, that's going to be a bigger or smaller number. Okay, let's do this one. Ooh, I don't want to. Let's go crazy. Let's say 5,000 divided by 10 to the, okay, the decimal was there. And now it's there. 1, 2, 3, 4. My example is that one. Did you get that? Oh my God, did you get the same one? No, you didn't. Okay, let's do this one. 7.4, let's do a multiplier. 0.74 times 10 to the one little spot. There. Okay, let's do division on this one. Let's do 104. Is that still on your screen? Yes, it is. Okay, it was here. And it went all the way to here. 3, 6, 9, 12, 13, 14. So that is, oops, get rid of there now. So it's going to be divided by 10 to the 14th. I'll bet you had that one too, didn't you? Whoa, we're like, dude, like mind meld right now. That's so weird. All right, this one is 4 times 10 to the, oh no, that's got to be divided by 4 divided by 10 to the, I went from there to there, 1, 2, 3. Okay? How many did you get the same as me? If you didn't, just check your answers, see if you're moving it the right way. Okay, enough of that silliness. You get to do today is open response day. Yes. That's usually the part where you go, like that, okay? Let's hear it. 1, 2, 3. That was pretty good. Okay. Here we go. This one's great, though. But it's more fun if you say the PG-13 version, which is what I'm going to do with you here. All right. Look at that. Should have been an artist. Whatever. Should have been. Okay, we got a 5th grade class, blah, blah, blah. Traps. Somebody's getting chucked in here, okay? All right, so Miriam. They chuck Miriam into this, so this like evil teacher has like a pit in the classroom, like dug in, okay? And it goes down 9 feet, and then it's 6 feet here, and each of these walls is 4 feet, okay? And I could do the little Is that it? Cha. Yeah, man, don't doubt yourself. Okay, so they're dropping poor Miriam into here. Here she is. And she's like weeping, okay? She's like claustrophobic and freaked out because what did she do? She sharpened her pencil in the middle of her teacher's lecture and then made that thing, and that got her dropped in. And you know what? She kind of deserved it because it's really obnoxious when you guys get up in the middle of we got like a quiet room and you go and sharpen your pencil. Don't do that. Okay. So she maybe deserves what she gets, but here she is. But she's so claustrophobic and freaked out that she's crying. Okay? Let's just erase her for a minute because she's getting in the way. But she's crying so incessantly that the water is pouring out of her and it is filling up the room. Okay? Now, they give you a little bit different of a story in the attachment that I sent you in my email, but this is a better story. Okay, so the water, it now has filled up and it is at this level here. So imagine this is water. Well, I guess I should make that part wavy too. So the water is now filled up to 3 feet high because she's crying so much. Here she is. Her head is above water because she's taller than 3 feet. All right. Okay, those are the tears. So she's crying and now the water's at 3 feet. And then she gets her moment where she gets herself together. Say, stop crying. And she stops because it's useless to sit there and cry and fill yourself up to the point where you might drown. So she stops crying. She takes some deep breaths. Now why don't she put her little hand on her chest? She calms down. Okay, now she's just in here and she thinks, okay, I can handle this. Then it gets worse. Then the teacher looks down and sees that she's now calmed down. She was kind of enjoying when what's her name? Miriam was crying. Is it Miriam? What's her name? Anyway, I think it's Miriam. Where did I come up with Miriam? I swear it's Miriam. Okay, we're gonna go with Miriam. So, Miriam is in here, but the teacher, to make it harder, presses the magic button over here. Press me. Okay, teacher, finger. There's the finger pressing that. Okay, finger presses the button, and now the walls, the 4-foot walls, start shrinking in. Okay, so this is 3 feet is the water level. So these 4-foot walls start pinching in, but they go really slow. Okay, so after a minute, instead of this being 6 feet, the 4-foot walls are staying this 4 foot. But these two walls are shrinking in, and after a minute, this is down to 5 feet. All right, so I'm not gonna redraw it. But what happens is, Miriam's not crying anymore, she's keeping it together, but the water level, the height is gonna change, right? Because the amount of water is gonna stay the same. The amount of tears, the salty tears of Miriam is gonna stay the same. But the water the height will go up because there's less space for it going this way. So it gets down to 5 feet. And the first question you have to figure out is, what is the approximate, I don't think you have to do exact, it's not gonna come out perfectly. What's the new height? When this shrinks down to 5 feet, what is the new height of the water? It's not at 3 feet anymore, it has to be something higher than that. So you figure that out. And then the second page is, thankfully, Miriam's parents got her swim lessons and she knows how to swim. So when these walls keep pinching in, she can tread water in her own tears, and she's gonna get lifted higher and higher, and there's a trap door here, and Miriam is gonna be able to come out and be happy Miriam. Okay, where she's gonna run and tell the principal and get the teacher fired. But she's not there yet. Okay, so the second question is, the only way to get out of the trapdoor is through the trapdoor. About how much time will pass? Because every 10 minutes it goes down a foot. So 10 minutes a foot. So after 10 minutes at 5 feet, then 10 minutes from now, it'll be 4 feet here. Then another 10 minutes will be 3 feet, and the water level will keep changing and lift her out. Okay? That's what your job is to figure out. Now some people are like, I have no idea. Here's what you do first. If you need a hint, keep watching this video. Okay, this is all about volume. So first you have to figure out how much Did Freaky Miriam cry? So you have to figure out. It was 6 feet by 4 feet by 3 feet tall. Figure out what that volume is in cubic feet. That's your first. That number now will never change because she stopped crying. So then you're going to be changing the 6 to a 5. So you'll have 5 for, and some number equals whatever your old total was. That'll start to get you to the new one, okay? That's your hint. And that will keep changing until your height gets up to 9 feet tall. Okay, so you're gonna have to keep working with the numbers a little bit. All right? So go ahead and stop this video and go give it a shot on your own on the pages or some blank pages and look at the stuff, and we can find out if this person's name was actually Miriam.